This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-Inspired Living, Herbal Wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. EG22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 3. It is Monday, February 22nd, and this is our week 3, day 1 Healing Circle. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and let's look forward to a wonderful, blessed week ahead. Once again, I want to express my gratitude. I like to start out with gratitude as much as possible. I appreciate everybody who follows me, everybody who comes in and listens and shares this space with me. So thank you so much. Let's get right into week 3, day 1, Monday, our healing circle for tonight. Tonight's healing circle is going to be something that is really, I mean, they're all important, but this one kind of is special to me. Now, our book, The Science of the Sacred, is always woven into or the basis of our Monday nights until we finish this. So welcome again. I'm really glad you're here tonight. Take a moment to arrive. Let your body catch up to you. Last week, we spent time with something essential. Safety. Not safety as an idea, not safety as a concept we understand in our heads, but safety as a felt experience in the body. We learned that without safety, the body cannot receive insight, cannot integrate tools, and cannot sustain healing. Support comes before insight. Presence comes before change. So this week, we're not starting something new out of nowhere. We're asking a very natural question. When safety is present, what emerges next? And the answer is not obedience. It's not discipline. It's not pushing harder. What emerges, my friends, is choice. Tonight, we ground this conversation in the Science of the Sacred by Dr. Nicole Redverse, specifically chapter 9, The Naturalist, because this chapter bridges indigenous medicine systems and modern scientific understanding in a way that deeply supports what we've been living into together. So let's start with the book first, The Naturalist, chapter 9. Dr. Nicole Redverse describes the naturalist as a way of being that observes living systems instead of controlling them. In indigenous medicine systems, healing is never about dominating the body or forcing outcomes. It's about listening to patterns, honoring rhythms, and supporting balance. The body is understood as an ecosystem, a relational system, a self-organizing intelligence. Modern science, my friends, is now confirming this through systems biology, the body as an interconnected whole, epigenetics, how environment shapes expression, and psychoneuroimmunology, what a big word that is, how perception, safety, and stress shape immunity. This tells us something very important. The body naturally moves toward balance when the conditions are right. And one of those conditions is safety. Let's get into our learning points. Learning point number 1, choice is a biological capacity, not a moral trait. Let's name this clearly, my friends. Choice is not willpower. Choice is not discipline. Choice is not trying harder. Choice is a nervous system capacity. When the body is under threat, emotional, relational, financial, spiritual, it does not choose freely. It reacts, it freezes, it submits, it protects. This matters because many people blame themselves for bad choices when their bodies were never resourced to choose in the first place. And think about for a minute what that means for children. Let's think about a reflection question surrounding this. Ask yourself this: where in your life have you judged yourself for something that may have been a survival response? Now, you know that everything we do at Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio is founded upon and ingrained in the power of three. So let's talk about how this is integrated with the power of three, or the power of three is integrated into this concept of learning point one. In energy medicine, choice restores energetic flow that collapses under threat. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, when doshas are dysregulated, and doshas, remember, are the body types. So we all have each body type in us, but we're usually dominant in one. When doshas are dysregulated, clarity disappears. Balance restores discernment. In herbal wisdom, adaptogens support the stress response so choice can return. That's why it's so important to utilize natural herbal medicines. Actually, not medicines. That's a poor choice of words on my part. Just the natural, environmental, plant-based, natural remedies. The natural law is this: life moves toward balance when unforced. Now let's talk about, and I haven't brought this in before now, let's talk about astrology from a science-informed position. Lunar cycles, if you look at them and study them, lunar cycles influence emotional processing, and decision readiness. Where do you think the saying that we say when everything seems to be going crazy and it's a full moon, oh, it must be a full moon? The cycles of the moon influence emotional processing and decision readiness. Now, learning point number two: the naturalist observes before acting. The naturalist does not rush. Nature does not panic. Nature does not override signals. Nature responds when conditions are clear. When we rush to fix, we often interrupt the body's intelligence. Why does this matter? This matters because urgency is often mistaken for care, but urgency frequently communicates danger to the nervous system. Think about this. Ask yourself this: what happens in your body when you slow down instead of rushing to resolve? In energy medicine, presence reorganizes energy more effectively than force. In Ayurveda, awareness itself balances the doshas, or the body types. And in herbal wisdom, gentle tonics support gradual recalibration. In ancient teachings, Wu-wei, and I might not be saying that correctly, it's W-U-W-E-I, is action through alignment. Modern science says homeostasis emerges through non-interference. So ancient teachings recognize this, action through alignment, and modern science, homeostasis, recognizes this. Learning point number three: safety creates space for discernment. Discernment is not thinking harder. It's feeling more clearly. When safety is present, the body can sense what is too much, what is enough, and what is aligned. Think about this. Can you feel the difference between pressure and clarity in your body? Now, if we go back to astrology from a scientific position, the nervous system responds differently during high lunar intensity. Choice often requires timing, not force. Learning point number 4. Agency begins with listening inward. That's why I'm such a big supporter of journaling, because it takes you inward. Agency, I'm going to say this again. Agency begins with listening inward. Agency is not control. Agency is the relationship with your internal signals. Ignoring the body erodes trust. Listening restores it. Think about this for a minute. What part of you has been trying to communicate quietly? Now, my friends, learning point number 5. Trust grows when choice is honored. Every time your body's yes or no is respected, trust rebuilds. Trust is cumulative. It grows through consistency. So tonight, we learned this and we explored this. Safety creates the conditions for choice. Choice is biological, not moral. Agency begins with listening, and trust grows when choice is honored. This is the naturalist wisdom, ancient and modern at the same time. Our journal questions for tonight. There are 5. If you have not started journaling, you can reflect upon them if you're not journaling yet. So they're thinking questions, reflection questions, but really start journaling 1 night a week for 5 minutes. Number 1, when did choice disappear when safety was missing in my life? Number 2, what conditions help my body feel safe enough to choose? Number 3, where do I rush instead of observe? Number 4, what signals am I learning to listen to again? And number 5, how does my body show wisdom already? If you want to practice this instead of just understand it, Patreon is where we go deeper with embodied support. And the Walk into Your Power journal on the Stand Store is designed to help you restore choice gently day by day. On the Patreon, my friends, we are building the Healing Circle, the Founders Healing Circle there. It's only $7.99 a month. We go deeper. There are already 2 masterclasses in there, one for week 1, one for week 2, where we do a deep dive, we dig deep, and we explore our topics that we cover here in the live streams that I do nightly for free. We look at different angles. Sometimes we dig deeper, and sometimes I add more meat, so to speak, to it. So that's there. You also get the Walk into Your Power journal for free if you are a part of the founding members circle. It's only open to the first 50 people. And there's so much else there. I put out a morning anchor every day. There's a chat in there. You can reach me anytime. So please check it out. And the Stand Store, I'm building that slowly with all of my digital products. So now, my friends, I appreciate you being here tonight. Remember, healing lives here. Wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great night ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow in the circle. This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-Inspired Living, Herbal Wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Circle. It is Tuesday, February 3rd, and I am very happy that you are here tonight. Let's take a moment to arrive. No rushing, no fixing. Just notice that you're here. Last night, my friends, we explored choice as a biological and sacred intelligence, not a moral responsibility. We talked about the naturalist within, the part of us that observes, listens, and trusts living systems instead of trying to dominate them. Tonight, we build directly from that. Because once safety opens the door and choice becomes possible, there is a very important next distinction we need to make. Choice cannot exist under force. And many of us learned about choice in environments where force was disguised as care, discipline, or even love. So tonight we're going to gently explore what happens when the body is finally allowed to decide without pressure, coercion, or self-override. Tonight's topic, my friends, is choice without force, when the body is finally allowed to decide. Let's get right into this. Grab a cup of tea or your favorite drink. Let's chat about this. Learning point number 1, force creates compliance, not choice. Let's name something honestly. Force can create behavior. Force can create compliance, but force never, ever creates choice. When the nervous system senses pressure, even subtle pressure, it moves into survival. Just get through this, do what's expected, don't rock the boat. From the outside, this can look like cooperation, but internally, the body is not choosing, it's enduring. Why this matters? Many people believe that they are choosing freely, when in reality, their bodies are complying to stay safe. Ask yourself this question: where in my life have I said yes while my body quietly said no? In energy medicine, force collapses energetic flow. Compliance drains vitality. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, pressure aggravates the doshas, specifically Vata and Pitta, and it disrupts clarity. In Herbal Wisdom, nervines support release from chronic override. The natural law is systems forced out of balance eventually resist. Ancient teaching says true harmony cannot be coerced. Learning point number 2, the nervous system chooses regulation where invited. Now, regulation is not something we command the body to do. The body chooses regulation when it senses safety, predictability, and permission. This is why lecturing, forcing calm, or demanding regulation often backfires. The body cannot relax under command. It relaxes under safety. Ask yourself this: what happens in my body when someone tells me to just calm down? I'll tell you what happens in mine. If I'm very upset, which doesn't happen hardly ever anymore, but when I had when this challenged me, if I was very upset and somebody said calm down, that was like a trigger. It made me worse. In energy medicine, gentle presence allows energy to reorganize. In Ayurveda, rhythm and routine settle the nervous system. And in Herbal Wisdom, adaptogens and nervines support gradual recalibration. Now, adaptogens, my friends, are herbs that help the body handle stress more gently. They don't push the body in one direction. They help the body adapt to whatever stress it's under, physical, emotional, or mental. Think of adaptogens like a steady hand on your back during a hard day. Support that helps you stay balanced instead of overwhelmed. They work slowly and consistently, helping the nervous system and stress response become more resilient over time. In simple terms, my friends, adaptogens help the body cope without forcing change. Now let's talk about nervines. Nervines are herbs that directly support the nervous system. They help calm, soothe, and restore the nerves when you're feeling anxious, overstimulated, emotionally raw, mentally exhausted. Think of nervines like a soft blanket for the nervous system, a signal that says you're allowed to rest now. Some nervines calm, some strengthen, and some gently repair the nervous system over time. In simple terms, my friends, nervines help the nervous system feel safer and more settled. Now, in modern science, the polyvagal theory confirms regulation emerges through safety. Now, remember, we connected astrology from a science-informed perspective last night. Let's do that tonight. Mercury, the planet Mercury, governs the nervous system, signaling repetition and tone matter. Learning point number 3. Sensation is the first language of choice. Before the mind decides, the body senses. Choice begins in tightening, softening, expansion, or constriction. We are taught to override sensation and think it through, but sensation is how the body votes. Ignoring sensation trains the body that its voice doesn't matter. And that's why this is very important and why this matters for us to know. Ask yourself this: what sensations show up when something feels like a true yes? What sensations appear when it's a no? In energy medicine, sensation reflects energetic alignment or resistance. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, each dosha or body type communicates through specific bodily cues. In Herbal Wisdom, bitter, aromatic, and grounding herbs support sensory awareness. Ancient wisdom teaches us the body is the first teacher. Modern science teaches us interception precedes cognition. Learning point number 4. Gentle repetition builds trust over time. One safe moment is not enough to undo years of override. Trust is built through consistent, gentle repetition, listening again and again, respecting signals again and again, repairing when we miss it. This matters because the body learns through pattern, not promises. In energy medicine, repetition stabilizes the field. Ayurveda supports daily rhythms. It rebuilds trust in the system. And herbal wisdom promotes tonics that work slowly and steadily. Natural law says cycles create stability. In astrology, from an informed scientific perspective, Mercury and Saturn, repetition over time builds reliability. So the planets Mercury plus Saturn influence or support repetition over time, the idea that repetition over time builds reliability. Learning point number 5, gentleness is not weakness, it is sustainability. Let me say this again. Gentleness is not weakness. It is sustainability. Gentleness is often misunderstood as being passive or ineffective. In living systems, gentleness is what lasts. Force burns out systems. Gentleness preserves them. This matters because healing requires that I'm sorry, excuse me, it's been a long day. Healing that requires force cannot be sustained. Think about this. What would change? Ask yourself, what would change if I trusted gentleness instead of pushing? In ancient teachings, strength through harmony. The ancients teach us strength through harmony. And in modern science, we're taught sustainable systems prioritize adaptability. Tonight, my friends, we explored force creates compliance, not choice. Regulation is chosen, not commanded. Sensation is the body's first language. Trust builds through gentle repetition, and gentleness is strength in living systems. When the body is allowed to decide, healing becomes cooperative instead of combative. Now, as always, our reflection journal questions. If you haven't started journaling, just take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, one day a week to start. Question number 1. Where do I still force myself in order to feel safe or accepted? Number 2, how does my body signal a true yes versus a survival yes? Number 3, what sensation am I learning to trust again? Number 4, where can I replace pressure with permission? And the last one, what would gentleness look like in my healing today? As always, my friends, if this conversation resonates with you, Patreon is where we slow this down and practice choice without force in a supported way. You can go to Evolve Global 22's Healing Circle on Patreon. The first 50 are the Founders Circle, and that is only $7.99 a month. We do deep dives. There's a masterclass every week, which extends the learning here and also provides practices and support from me. You have a direct connection with me. Also, if you want resources, please visit my Stand store. For example, in the Stand store, you have the Walk Into Your Power journal. Now, if you become a Patreon in the Founders Circle, you get that for free. My Stand store with all of my digital projects that's slowly building, it's designated to help you reconnect with sensation, choice, and trust, and so many other things that I teach and that we work together on. It happens one day at a time, so go check it out. On that note, my friends, you are not failing choice. You are relearning it. Remember, always learning lives here. Wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light to all of you. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow in the circle. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Just Debbie, Live Shopping and Resale. I'm Debbie, and welcome. This is a calm, fixed live shopping, no auctions, no rush. Everything I show tonight is available through the link in the description or the QR code that is on the screen when I show the item. You don't need to comment. You're welcome to browse live or watch later on replay at your own pace. This is a calm space where we enjoy a moment together just looking at some beautiful pieces that I have on resale right now. Also, I'm focusing a lot on women's contemporary, but I do have a surprise for you tonight. Remember, calm, relax, grab a cup of tea. Let's have a nice moment together. Remember, evenings feel better when nothing is rushed. And as always, I'm going to put the shop QR code up first while I get the first item. There is the shop QR code. If you just want to browse, feel free to do so. If you want to leave this playing in the background, feel free to do that. But thank you for joining me tonight, and let's get started. The first piece tonight is this lovely, lovely blouse. Gently loved, very well kept, excellent condition. Let me get your QR code up here for you. There you go. This is an M&S Classic Blush button-down blouse. It is a size 14 UK and a 12 USA size. So this is a size 12 USA. This elegant blush pink button-down blouse from Marks & Spencer is a timeless wardrobe essential designed with clean, tailored silhouette and soft structure. It offers effortless versatility. Can see the bottom there, how it's tailored. It's perfect for workwear, casual polish, or layering under jackets and cardigans. The lightweight fabric drapes beautifully while maintaining a crisp, classic look. This is a go-to piece for anyone building a refined, wearable wardrobe. Like I said, it is the brand is M&S, Marks & Spencer. It's a size 12 USA, 14 UK. It's a soft blush pink. It's long sleeves and it's buttoned down the front. All of the buttons are original. They're very secured. This is a gently loved piece. Very minimal, if any, signs of wear. Just a lovely, lovely addition to any wardrobe. Lovely piece, and it's very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. Fabric is nice and soft. The tailoring on this is lovely. The sleeves, the cuffs, all the buttons are intact and nicely as they were bought. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Now, let me get our second piece for tonight. As I said last night, I am dreaming of summer and spring. So let me get this other piece up for you. Get the QR code. Let me see. Here we go. This, my friends, is new with tags. New with tags. New with tags. These are pants. Let me get my notes up here. These are Susan Graver relaxed drawstring pants. New with tags. They are a size large, an elastic waist, very, very comfortable. These Susan Graver drawstring pants offer effortless comfort with a clean, relaxed silhouette look. Designed for easy wear, they feature a soft, breathable fabric, elastic waistband with functional drawstring and roomy pockets for everyday practicality. The neutral brown tone makes them incredibly versatile, easy to pair with sweaters, tunics, and casual tops, a perfect balance of comfort and style. These are a size large. They have sort of a flared loose bottom, and they're pull-on casual pants. They're fit, relaxed, and comfortable. Look at those. And as I said, they are new with tags, never been worn. Never been worn. They feel nice, so I bet these are so comfortable. And they are, I'm 5'4", 5'5". They come down to the top of my foot if I put them up to my waist. So they are right to the top of your foot. These would be lovely for spring and summer. Now let me get our third piece tonight. We are switching from women's contemporary clothing to a pair of Western style boots. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do one at a time first so that you can see. Let me see. We have black Western style ankle boots with block heel and stitch detail. I don't know if you can see the stitch detail there on the toes. And there's the zipper, very good. These were look at that stitch detail, very nice. These were only worn one time. These are Western inspired ankle boots with pointed toe block heel and decorative stitch detailing across the toe and shaft. They have a side zipper for easy on and off and a structured silhouette that gives a classic cowboy boot look in a modern ankle height. These are a size 10. These run a bit small. My normal shoe size is 9. Let's put these together. Look at those. See how that is. See there, you can see the stitching right there. Very, very nice. Zipper on that one. Zipper on the other one. Those block heels, just the right height so they're still comfortable. Close up of that stitching again. Very, very nice piece. These are gently loved, like new condition. They were only worn one time. I got these for an event. Only wore them once. Once again, they are a size 10. They run a bit small. My normal shoe size is a 9. Now for my special and last item tonight. This one I am so proud of. Get this for you. One moment. Pull this up here. Where did it go? Let me get this for you. I'm sure I put it in. Here we go. Give me a moment. Just take a look on your screen. Okay. Let me make sure this QR code works because it's not coming up where it's supposed to for me. Okay, here we go. This is a hand crocheted calm lap blanket, blue and black textured comfort. It's approximately 41 inches by 35. Look at that. I handmade this. And this is a healing blanket. The hand crocheted lap healing blanket is thoughtfully made it's a comfortable piece. It's designed for moments of rest, relaxation, and grounding. The blend of blue and black tones creates a calm, steady visual rhythm, often associated with ease, focus, and emotional settling. The textured crochet pattern adds gentle tactile input, making it soothing to touch, hold, or rest across your lap or shoulders. It's lightweight yet grounding. This blanket is ideal for meditation, prayer, quiet evenings, reading, relaxation, or mindful pauses during the day. Each piece is handmade and one of a kind, with subtle variations that reflects the care put into its creation. This blanket comes with a printed affirmation card, blessing, and a prayer, making it meaningful both as a personal comfort item or a thoughtful gift. Once again, the details for this: hand crocheted, one of a kind, approximate size 41 inches long, 35 inches wide. Color palette is blue, black, and soft tone variations. Textured stitch for tactile comfort. I use these myself. I have certain ones that I use myself. The tactile is incredible. I do certain stitching and I change, oftentimes I'll mix stitching on a healing blanket. And again, it comes with a written affirmation, blessing, and prayer. This was made with intention. It was made with peace, love, and light from me. I am a healing, health, and wellness practitioner. Holistic healing, holistic wellness. You can see, look at some of these stitches right here. I intentionally made them so they popped out a little bit right there. And you can see the edging on it can be either the top or bottom, whichever you want it to be. And then you have the edging continues around. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. Very, very lovely. I use these all year round because we have AC and there's cold. Even if we don't have AC, there's chilly summer nights that are good. These are good. Always good. Color, healing, tactile. Very, very nice piece to have in your home for you or to gift to a friend. Now let me get the shop up for you. My friends, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. If you find any pieces that you're interested in, that you want to purchase, the QR codes are there for you. You can browse at any time. You have the shop QR as well. All the information is in the descriptions. So you have the links to the items I showed tonight. And I wish you all the best night ahead. Peace, love, and light. And I will see you back here for some more lovely pieces tomorrow night. Take care, stay safe, and wherever you are, stay warm if you're in a cold part of the U.S. because it's really cold in Pennsylvania. All right, take care, all. This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-Inspired Living, Herbal Wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. We are entering the circle. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's get into this tonight. Today is Wednesday, February 4th. So we are halfway through a new week. I hope it's going wonderfully for you. Once again, welcome everyone. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders drop if you want to. There's nothing you need to accomplish here. Over the last 2 nights, we've been gently building something together. On Monday, we explored how choice emerges naturally when safety is present. On Tuesday, we named how choice cannot exist under force and how the body chooses regulation when it feels invited rather than commanded. Tonight, my friends, we take the next step in this sequence because once choice becomes possible, something deeper begins to form. That something, my friends, is agency. And here's the key distinction for tonight. Agency does not mean independence. Agency means relationship. As always, learning point number 1. Agency is inner collaboration, not control. Many of us were taught that agency means being strong, self-sufficient, and in control. At all times, I might add. But in the body, agency doesn't look like domination. It looks like cooperation. Agency emerges when different parts of the body and nervous system are allowed to communicate with one another. This matters, my friends, because when we equate agency with control, we often override ourselves in the name of being empowered. Let's think about this. Ask yourself this question. When have you mistaken override for strength? In energy medicine, agency emerges when energy moves between parts, not when it is forced in one direction. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, balance is seen to come from honoring one's unique constitution and physical, mental, emotional makeup, not imposing ideals. In Herbal Wisdom, my friends, harmonizing herbs support cooperation rather than dominance. In natural law, ecosystems thrive through independence, not hierarchy. And in ancient teachings, indigenous councils make decisions through listening, not command. Learning point number 2. The body holds many voices, not one. Let me say that again. The body holds many voices, not just one. The body is not a single voice. It is a council. There are parts of you that hold wisdom, fear, protection, fatigue, and longing. Agency means allowing these voices to be heard, not silenced. Ignoring parts of the body creates internal conflict, not empowerment. Ask yourself this question. When part of you tends to get ignored, which part of you tends to get ignored when decisions are made? In energy medicine, listening reduces energetic fragmentation. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, each dosha or body type has a message. Imbalance occurs when one dominates. In Herbal Wisdom, nervines, which are herbs and botanical remedies that support calm and nourish the nervous system, and heart herbs support internal dialogue. Modern science has established that parts-based and polyvagal models confirm multiple inner states. Human beings do not operate from a single, consistent personality or physiological state. Instead, we have multiple internal states, different ways of behaving, feeling, and thinking that shift based on our perception of safety, threat, or trauma. Now, we've brought in astrology this week, and I just want to give you something for thought. The planet Venus reflects values and inner attunement. In astrology, this statement means that the planet Venus dictates what you find important, worthy, and beautiful, what you value, and how you harmonize with yourself and the world. That's your inner attunement. Venus is not just about romance, because that's what it's typically associated with. It is the inner compass of your desires, your self-worth, and aesthetic tastes. Your value, for example. A person with a Venus in Taurus, for example, might value security, comfort, and physical touch. Someone with Venus in Gemini might value intellectual freedom and conversation. This is all just to symbolize and think about how the universe is linked to how we are made, because we are part of the natural universe. So Venus is linked to self-worth, financial attitude. It represents misalignment, which can lead to unhappiness. It's linked to a person's internal dialogue, emotional harmony, and the vibrational energy that you radiate. Learning point number 3. Ignoring sensation erodes trust. Every time sensation is ignored, my friends, the body learns one thing: my voice does not matter. Agency cannot grow where trust is broken internally. Self-betrayal, even small, accumulates. Think about this. Ask yourself this. Where have I learned to push past my body's signals? In energy medicine, sensation reveals energetic truth. In Ayurveda, the body signals imbalance before illness. And I might add, that is so important because we miss the signals. Herbal wisdom, grounding herbs support reconnection to bodily cues. In the natural law, signals exist to protect systems. Modern science, let's talk about a perspective in modern science. Interoception, which is your internal map, governs self-regulation. Interoception acts as the brain-body connection needed for regulation. Without it, you might not know you are hungry until you are dizzy, or you might not know you are angry until you are already shouting. With it, you notice your heart rate rising, that's interoception. Realize you are getting anxious, that's interpretation. And take deep breaths to calm down, that's self-regulation. In short, my friends, interoception sends the signal, and self-regulation acts on it. A simple example, again, let me give you one more example. The interoceptive signal, for example, could be your muscles feel tight and your breathing is fast. The interpretation of this, I'm feeling stressed. The self-regulation, you take a breath to calm down. If you cannot feel your body's signals, you cannot manage your emotions or physical needs. That is why good interoception is the foundation of self-regulation. Learning point number 4, validation strengthens agency. Validation, my friends, is not agreement. It is acknowledgement. When the body feels acknowledged, it becomes willing to participate. Invalidated systems shut down. Validated systems engage. Ask yourself this question: what shifts when I acknowledge a feeling instead of dismissing it? In energy medicine, validation stabilizes the energetic field. In Ayurveda, compassion calms aggravated doshas or body types. In herbal wisdom, soothing herbs support emotional safety. In ancient teaching, in ancient teaching, witnessing is healing. Now let's make an analogy to astrology. Think about the moon. The moon, its emotional acknowledgement restores balance. So the moon symbolizes or represents, and think of this from a spiritual or energetic perspective, it represents emotional acknowledgement and it restores balance. Here is a simple explanation of this. The moon in astrology and spirituality represents your inner world, your moods, and your deepest emotional needs. Emotional acknowledgement simply means noticing and accepting how you feel, rather than pushing your feelings away or ignoring them. The restores balance piece is when you stop fighting your emotions and allow yourself to feel them. Your mind becomes calmer and more peaceful. In short, my friends, just like the moon phases light and dark, your emotions change too. When you stop fighting your feelings and admit, I am feeling sad, stressed, anxious, you stop an internal war. This acknowledgement acts like a reset button, bringing your mind back to steady, balanced state. Learning point number 5. Agency grows through compassion, not pressure. Agency does not respond to pressure. It responds to kindness. The body opens when it feels met, not managed. Pressure creates performance. Compassion creates participation. Ask yourself this question: what would change if I approached my body with kindness? Healing through relational safety. Let's talk about this point from a modern consciousness perspective. Healing through relational safety means repairing emotional wounds, not by isolating ourselves, but by creating secure, trusting connections with others. It shifts the focus from fixing ourselves alone to healing through the experience of being truly seen, heard, and accepted without judgment. In natural law, systems flourish when nurtured. Tonight, my friends, we explored agency in interrelationship, not control. The body, we explored how the body holds many voices, and trust erodes when sensation is ignored. We talked about validation and how it strengthens participation, and compassion builds true agency. Agency is not about doing more, it's about listening better. As always, our 5 reflection journal questions. If you haven't started journaling, please take one day a week to start for 5 or 10 minutes. Reflection question number 1. Where do I override myself in the name of strength? Number 2. Which part of me is asking to be heard more often? Number 3. How does my body signal when it feels dismissed? And number 4, what does inner collaboration feel like in my body? And last, number 5, how can I practice compassion toward myself today? If this idea of agency as relationship resonates with you, Patreon is where we explore this through guided practices and deeper support. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio is now on Patreon. I have created a Founders Healing Circle where we do deep dives members get support, and there's many resources in there. There's also a masterclass every week where we do the deep dives into what we talk about here on the free live streams on our free healing circle. The Founders Healing Circle in Patreon is open for $7.99, $7.99 for the first 50 members. Go check it out. And if you need deeper support, or you want more practices, or you want more resources to help you in your healing, that's where you need to go. And then please visit my Stan store. It's a place that houses all of my digital products. It's building slowly. One major item in there is the Walk Into Your Power Journal. It's something that is a tool for people to be guided through their own healing journey. If you become a Patreon member in the Founders Circle, you get that for free. Tonight, my friends, you are not meant to control yourself. You are meant to be in relationship with yourself. Remember always, healing lives here, but wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light to every single one of you. I love you. Take care, and I will see you in the circle. This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-Inspired Living, Herbal Wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad you're with me tonight. I have something I want to share with you tonight before we get started. I just want to share something honestly. Evolve Global 22 is built as a community space for gentle, affordable support for real life. The Healing Circle is the heart of that work. When I first opened the Healing Circle, it was a founding space, a beginning. As this work has grown, it's become clear that the Healing Circle isn't meant to be temporary. It's meant to be steady, ongoing, a place for gentle support. So the Healing Circle is now the permanent Evolve Global 22 Healing Circle, a place that stays accessible, affordable, and consistent for real life. The free lives, the replays, and even the live shopping all help keep that space accessible for people who need it. So again, my friends, welcome. I'm really glad that you're here tonight. Take a moment to settle in. Let the body arrive before the mind tries to understand anything. Over the last few nights, we've been walking a very natural progression together. On Monday, we explored how choice emerges when safety is present. On Tuesday, we named how choice cannot exist under force and how the body chooses regulation when invited. And then yesterday, Wednesday, we talked about agency as relationship, not independence or control. Tonight, my friends, we arrive at something many people try to think their way into: trust. And here's the key understanding for tonight. Trust is not belief. Trust is not positive thinking. Trust is a physiological state. And on that note, let's get right into learning point number 1. Trust lives in the body, not the mind. We often talk about trust as something we decide, but the body experiences it as steadiness, predictability, softening, and reduced vigilance. You can tell yourself to trust all day long, 1,000,000 times, but if your body doesn't feel safe, trust will not land. This matters, my friends, because many people blame themselves for trust issues when their nervous systems are simply protecting them. Ask yourself this question. When sensations tell you that your body feels safe with someone or something, what sensations tell you that your body feels safe with someone or something? Energy medicine helps us to stabilize trust and to stabilize energy via trust. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, stability pacifies the Vata dosha or body type and restores grounding. And remember, we all have the three doshas or the three body types within us. Now, usually one is dominant, but they all exist within us. So stability pacifies the Vata part of our body constitution, and it restores grounding. In herbal wisdom, tonics and other herbs support long-term nervous system resilience. The natural law says that stability allows systems to relax. In modern science, the nervous system regulation precedes cognitive trust. Learning point number 2. Trust forms through predictability, not promises. Trust does not grow from what we say. It grows from what happens consistently. The body tracks patterns, follow through, and repair after rupture. Grand promises, my friends, don't soothe the nervous system. Reliable patterns do, and that is why this matters. Ask yourself this: where has consistency helped my body to relax? In energy medicine, repetition stabilizes the field. That's why consistent practices and consistent things that we do to stabilize our energy helps us because it stabilizes our energetic field. In Ayurveda-inspired living, daily routines rebuild trust in the system. And in herbal wisdom, gentle tonics and various herbs work through steady use. In ancient teaching, cycles are sacred. Now, we brought in astrology this week a little bit. And in astrology, Saturn governs reliability and earned trust. So imagine that when the astrological system, which is nature, is working, what influence does that have upon us? That's a question to think about. Learning point number 3, repair is the shortcut to trust. Trust is not about perfection. It's about repair. Every system will experience rupture. What matters is whether repair follows. And this is a big one, my friends, because we keep going and going and going and ignoring our system and doing things to knock down trust so that our body doesn't trust us. And what happens is there's usually a break or a rupture somewhere, but we're so sidetracked by everything that we don't repair, or we believe and think we don't need to repair. We don't need to take a minute or take a moment or take time to repair. So oftentimes, for many of us, we don't even realize that we're not following those ruptures with repair. And that leads us to various types of illness, whether it be physiological, mental, emotional, or spiritual. Unrepaired rupture teaches the body to stay guarded. It teaches the body to stay on defense at all times. Ask yourself this question: how does your body respond when repair is offered? In energy medicine, repair restores coherence. In Ayurveda-inspired living, cooling and grounding restore balance after disruption. And in Herbal Wisdom, soothing herbs support emotional recovery. Modern science says attachment research confirms repair restores safety. So this is research based. In ancient wisdom, relationship survives rupture through return. Learning point number 4. Insight alone does not create trust. Understanding why something happened does not automatically calm the body. Insight without regulation can actually increase vigilance. We often overvalue explanation and undervalue experience. Ask yourself this: where have I understood something but still felt unsafe? In energy medicine, felt safety reorganizes energy more than insight. In Ayurveda-Inspired Living, grounding practices settle the system. In Herbal Wisdom, embodied supports anchor insight in the body. In modern consciousness teachings and research, somatic experience integrates cognition. Learning point number 5. Reliability builds trust more than intensity. Big moments do not build trust, my friends. Small, reliable moments do. Trust grows through showing up again, responding consistently, and staying present when it's uncomfortable. This matters because intensity can feel meaningful but unstable. Ask yourself this: what small, reliable action helps my body trust? Natural law recognizes that systems stabilize through rhythm. Now, my friends, let's recap. Tonight, we talked about, learned, and explored trust is physiological, not conceptual. Predictability matters more than promises. Repair restores safety. Insight alone doesn't stabilize the body. And reliability builds lasting trust. Trust is not something you can force. It's something the body allows when it feels safe enough. Now, as always, our 5 reflection journal questions. And if you haven't started journaling, please start once a week for 5 or 10 minutes. Here we go. Number 1, what helps my body feel safe enough to trust? Number 2, where has consistency healed my nervous system? Number 3, how do I respond to repair, internally or relationally? Number 4, what does reliability look like in my daily life? And number 5, where can I offer my body more steadiness? As we close today, I just want to say this: Evolve Global 22's Healing Circle is now a steady, ongoing space for gentle support for real life. It's not something you have to keep up with, and it's not meant to be temporary. If being here felt grounding or supportive, the Healing Circle on Patreon is where the work continues. Through morning anchors, support resources, deeper conversations, and monthly meditations and healing sessions, it's intentionally kept affordable to support so support can stay accessible. It's only $7.99 a month, and it's there for all. You also have direct access to me. Thank you, my friends, for being here, for your presence, and for sharing this space. Come as you are, take what you need, and we'll continue together. You don't need to convince your body to trust. You need to support it. Remember all, healing lives here. Wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light to every single one of you. I love you all. Take care, and I will see you in the circle. Hello, everybody. This is Just Debbie, live shopping and resale. Welcome tonight. I'm so happy you joined me in this space. This is a place of calm. It's fixed price live shopping, no auctions, no rush. We spend some time together looking at some beautiful pieces that I have that I'm sharing with you. Everything I show tonight is available through the link in the description or the QR code that's on the screen. You don't need to comment. You're welcome to browse live or watch later on a replay at your own pace. Just relax and enjoy. And remember, everything feels better when nothing is rushed. So let's get right into this. I'm going to put the shop QR code up for you for a moment. That way, if you want to just browse, you are more than welcome to do that. So I will get our first item while you have a chance to use that QR code if you want. Okay, here we go. Our first item tonight, I told you I'm dreaming of summer. One moment, let me get myself organized. It's been a long week, but all is good. Okay, so this is an ivory lace kimono duster size 2X. It's sheer, it's kind of got a floral overlay, and it's boho. It's elegant to layer. This is beautiful, a beautiful sheer lace kimono duster in a soft ivory cream tone with an all over floral and medallion pattern. This lightweight flowery piece is perfect for layering over tanks, dresses, or tees. You can use this also at the beach over a bathing suit in the summer. It is lovely. It's gently loved, but in excellent, excellent condition. Excellent condition. Let me see if I can get the pattern up here for you. See the patterns, the floral designs? You can see in the back, the medallion pattern. It is absolutely lovely. So soft and flowing. It's very nice. And it comes, I'm 5'4", 5'5". It comes down just below my knee. Very nice for the beach, for putting over a t-shirt, whatever you prefer. Now for our next item. The next item is, let's see, the next item is a structured burgundy laptop tote. Let me get this up for you. One moment. Here we go. This is a lovely piece. Laptop tote, work to everyday carry. See the pockets in the front, the zippers are all good. This is in like new condition. It is gently loved, but I bet you I probably used this once. That's the back of the bag. It has a USB port right here. It is just a lovely piece. Now, I am unsure of the brand. I'm uncertain, but I think it's Nubly. It's a structured tote. It's a polished, practical bag designed for everyday life, from work days to errands and travel. The rich burgundy wine tone pairs beautifully with neutrals and darker palettes, while the structured shape keeps everything looking put together without feeling stiff or bulky. You have a top zipper, multiple exterior pockets. You can see those here. It fits a laptop planner, wallet, I don't know if you'll be able to see the inside, but there is a space for a laptop there. So it is just a nice, nice piece. Looks brand new. Now for our next piece, which is also a bag, but the difference in this is brand new and it's in the bag. I had it in the bag. I opened it only to show it tonight. So there you can see the bag. It still has the plastic on it. I'm going to take this plastic off. This is brand new. This is a Nubly. Whoops, let me get it out here. It has the papers with it. Has the tag on it. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's a Nubly black floral embossed laptop tote, elegant work and travel bag, new with tags and packaging. It's crafted with smooth black fox leather. It features a beautifully embossed floral panel. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's got like very light floral detail there. The condition is new with tags and original packaging. It's very, very nice. It fits a laptop, documents, daily essentials. It's professional, elegant, and it's a timeless design. It's perfect for work, meetings, travel, or anyone who wants a polished bag that still feels soft and feminine. It has inside the strap. You can see the inside. There's a space for laptop. There's pockets inside. It's kind of hard to see, but this is a lovely, lovely brand new piece with tags and packaging. Let me get our next piece for tonight. Let's see. Our next piece for tonight is this. Now I have our next piece tonight. This piece is a one-of-a-kind hand-crocheted color healing lap blanket for tactile comfort. It's 45 inches by 34. So you can see this is handmade. It's one of a kind. You can see the stitching on it, which makes it very nice for tactile comfort. This one-of-a-kind handcrafted lap blanket is made with intention, warmth, and presence. Each stitch is crafted slowly and thoughtfully, creating a comforting piece meant to support rest, calm, and everyday moments of care. The flowing blend of pinks, reds, purples, and warm golden tones invites a sense of warmth, grounding, and heart-centered ease. Color has long been experienced as healing through its ability to influence mood and creates emotional comfort. And this blanket is designed to genuinely hold that energy without forcing or fixing. Along the edge, a special tactile stitching, which is right here, adds texture for hands, making this blanket especially soothing during quiet moments such as meditation, prayer, reflection, or rest. The texture encourages gentle grounding and presence, whether draped over your lap, shoulders, or chair. Each blanket is unique, is completely unique. No two can ever be the same, making this a true one-of-a-kind piece. This hand-crocheted, one-of-a-kind healing color-inspired design with tactile edge stitching is about 45 inches wide and 38 inches long. This also comes with an affirmation card and a prayer card. This blanket, my friends, I crocheted this. It's made with peace, love, and light. It's simply beautiful. Put this in your healing space at home or any space at home. It would be a lovely fixture, and you can come to it and you can create a space for you for calm and serenity. Now let me get you the next piece, which is 1, 2, 3. Our last piece of the night is extra, extra special. And I'm going to sit down to present this to you because this is something that I'm very, very proud of. And I want to share it with you. So for all of you who know me from Evolve Global 22's Healing Circle, you know I'm a healing health and wellness practitioner. And I have a line of my own products, which I curated. And this particular product, where did it go? Let me pull it up for you here. Let's see. Here we go. This particular product is it's called Trinity Touch. It is an essential oil collection. It comes in this beautiful box, and there are 3 very special blends in it. 1, 2, and we're going to talk about these, and 3. Now, these are handcrafted healing oils by Evolve Global 22, which is my company. There's Ayurvedic Balance, which is this one. There is Energy Cleanse, which is this one. And there is Herbal Heart, which is this one. Now, these are very special. The Trinity Touch collection, and I have my notes. I cannot remember everything, all of this stuff that I try to share with all of you. The Trinity Touch collection is a handcrafted trio of intentional essential oil blends designed to support balance, clearing, and heart-centered grounding, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Each blend each blend has ingredients in it, or the types of oils and the kind of oils they are. The thought to put them together came from me, and then I had them professionally done. They're made with integrity and purpose, using high quality organic essential oils rooted in Ayurvedic wisdom, energetic cleansing practices, and herbal traditions. This is not I do not mass produce these. This is a set. Let's talk about Ayurvedic Balance first. Ayurvedic Balance is a grounding, centering blend designed to support equilibrium and calm. It supports nervous system balance, emotional steadiness, and daily grounding rituals. You can diffuse this. You can wear it topically. I always wear oils on the pulse points, bottom of the feet, back of the neck. There are benefits to doing that. And the Herbal Heart is this one. And this one is a warm, comforting blend focused on emotional support and heart-centered grounding. It supports emotional soothing, heart space connection, and gentle stress release. And then we have the Energy Cleanse, because I do a lot with energy. The Energy, whoops, where did it go? The Energy Cleanse supports the clearing of energy. Now, some of the ingredients in these, because I'm not going to read them all online, but there's tea tree oil, there's lavender, there's needle fir, there is cedar wood, cardamom, German chamomile. All of these are in the shop, and the ingredients and the labels are there. These oils are extremely, extremely special, and I wanted to present them to you tonight because they are an important part of my healing, health, and wellness support, and I share them with all of you. So there you go. Trinity Touch, Evolve Global 22's signature collection. Ayurvedic balance, herbal heart, and energy cleanse. And on that note, my friends, I want to say thank you for spending the week with me. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. I will be on tomorrow, which is Saturday, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So I will be here with some more items to share with you. Come on in anytime and browse with me. I am Just Debbie. This is live shopping and resale. Take care. I love you all. This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-Inspired Living, Herbal Wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio and our Healing Circle. Before we begin, just a gentle reminder about this space. Evolve Global 22 is built as a community-centered space for gentle, affordable support for real life. The Healing Circle is the heart of that work. When the Healing Circle first opened, it was a beginning, a founding space. As this work has grown, it became clear that this circle isn't meant to be temporary. It's meant to be steady, ongoing, and accessible. This is the permanent Evolve Global 22's Healing Circle, a place you can return to for support, presence, and care without pressure. So as we settle in today, there's nothing you need to fix or figure out. Just arrive as you are. Once again, my friends, welcome. Happy Friday. I hope you had a wonderful week. I'm really glad that you are here tonight and we're spending this moment together. Take a moment to feel your feet, your breath, your body in this space. Tonight is not about learning something new. It's about integrating what your body has already been experiencing this week. On Monday, we explored how choice emerges naturally when safety is present. On Tuesday, we learned that choice cannot exist under force and how the body chooses regulation when invited. On Wednesday, we discovered that agency is relationship, not control or independence. And yesterday, on Thursday, we grounded into the truth that trust is a physiological state built through consistency and repair. Tonight, we ask the final question. What happens when safety, choice, agency, and trust are all present at the same time? The answer is not dominance, my friends. It is not perfection. The answer is sovereignty. Now let's get right into this. Learning point number 1. Sovereignty is alignment, not control. Sovereignty is often misunderstood as power over. But in living systems, sovereignty means being in the right relationship, moving in alignment, and responding instead of forcing. This matters, my friends, because control fractures living systems. Alignment strengthens them. Ask yourself this question. Where have I been trying to control instead of align? In energy medicine, alignment allows energy to flow without resistance. In Ayurveda-inspired living, health arises from living in harmony with one's nature. And in herbal wisdom, herbs restore balance by supporting what's already there. The natural law says life self-organizes toward coherence. Ancient teachings say true power flows, it does not dominate. Learning point number 2. Sovereignty requires an internal yes. Sovereignty cannot be imposed. It requires an internal consent. When the body is coerced, sovereignty disappears. Many people seek empowerment while still overriding themselves. Ask yourself this question: where are you saying yes externally while feeling no internally? Energy medicine, I'm sorry, it's been a long day and a long week. Energy medicine stabilizes the energetic field through consent. In Ayurveda-inspired living, clarity returns when internal conflict settles. In herbal wisdom, heart-centered herbs support inner coherence. Modern science has already established autonomy supports nervous system regulation. In astrology, since we've connected some astrological thoughts here, solar energy reflects authentic self-expression. The astrological universe impacts us. It's part of the natural universe, and we are part of the natural universe. We are all connected in some way. Learning point number 3. Trust is the soil sovereignty grows in. Sovereignty does not emerge from fear. It emerges from trust. Trust in the body, trust in signals, trust in rhythm. Without trust, sovereignty becomes hypervigilance. Ask yourself this: what allows my body to relax into trust? In energy medicine, trust anchors the field. In Ayurveda-inspired living, grounding practices stabilize the system. And in herbal wisdom, my friends, tonics and herbs nourish long-term resilience. The natural law says healthy systems require stable soil. In astrology, if we look at that area, earth energy supports embodied trust. We're connected with the earth. Learning point number 4. Sovereignty honors cycles, not constant output. Living in sovereignty means honoring rest, expansion, contraction, and renewal. Forcing constant output fractures the system. That's why when we're in a constant state of go, 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 we ourselves, our entire system ends up fractured into a million pieces, and we don't understand why we don't feel well or why something is off. Ask yourself this: where might honoring cycles restore balance? In energy medicine, cycles regulate flow. In Ayurveda and aligning with your natural body type or dosha and applying the appropriate supports for your dominant body type supports rhythm. In herbal wisdom, seasonal herbs support cyclical health. In ancient teachings, everything moves in cycles. In astrology, think about this: lunar and planetary cycles regulate life rhythms. So therefore, how can we assume or think or believe that they have no impact on us? It goes against logic. Learning point number 5. Wholeness is integration, not elimination. Sovereignty is not about removing parts of yourself. It's about integrating them. The body does not heal by becoming less. It heals by becoming more whole. Rejection fragments, integration heals. Ask yourself this: what part of you is asking to be welcomed back? In modern consciousness research, healing is through integration. In the natural law, wholeness emerges through inclusion. This week, my friends, we didn't chase healing, we created conditions for it. Safety opened the door, choice returned, agency formed through relationship, trust stabilized the system, and sovereignty emerged as alignment. This is how living systems heal. This is how you heal. Now, as always, our 5 reflection and journal questions. And if you haven't started journaling yet, please do yourself a favor and give yourself a gift. Spend 1 day a week, 5 or 10 minutes to start. Number 1, where do I feel more choice now than I did before this week? Number 2, how has my body responded to safety and consistency? Number 3, what does sovereignty feel like in my body? Number 4, where can I align instead of control? And number 5, what gentle commitment can I honor moving forward? Tonight was a short session, and I want you all to take time for yourselves tonight. Grab a cup of tea, do something gentle and loving for yourself. It's Friday. Take a moment just for you. And as we close, I want to name something simply and honestly. The free healing circles, the replays, and even the live shopping are all part of how this work stays accessible. They help support the healing circle so it can remain affordable and open to those who need it. If this space has felt supportive, the Healing Circle continues on Patreon as a steady, ongoing place for gentle support for real life. There you receive the support you need, resources. There's a ton of stuff. And also, you get a deeper dive through the weekly master classes. You can return anytime. You don't have to be live in a session. It's completely up to you. And we also do various types of practices. We learn those and practice those, and we do those together. It's truly a community of healing. Thank you for being here, for your presence, and for helping hold this circle. Whether you join, share, or simply show up, I appreciate you. Take what you need with you. We'll continue together. Remember this: you are not broken. You are remembering how to live in alignment with yourself. As always, my friends, healing lives here. Wholeness lives within you. Peace, love, and light. I wish you all the best. I love you all. Take care, and I will see you Monday in the circle.